March 2019 sees the Newcastle Thunder celebrate its 20th anniversary as a franchise built on family and on the work of people who have been with the club from the very beginning.
20 years ago we're here, just trying my best, to be honest. I mean, I've been involved with the club now since I was 15, 16, so it's been quite a while. I wasn't here in the very, very early days, but I mean, Rob will tell you a bit more about the earlier days than me, because I wasn't even born then. But
I started here in '95, century season, when we first started the academy team.
And I was 4.
Oh yeah. So I 95 coming down. Mick Hogan in charge. Funny enough, he's still here. So
in a stadium like this, with a running track, you didn't realise anyone was there. But since we moved up to Kingston Park, the attendances have grew. And you can tell it that the place is starting to look packed now on a weekend.
Do the players notice, do you think, when they're...
Yeah, I think especially because all the fans are at the side we run out as well. They make a lot of noise when you come out, which is good. And for me, usually I stand from kick-off, I usually stand right next to the fans, and usually next to the away fans, giving us some abuse. Like, it's nothing that I'm not used to.
Mine was with my mascotting days. So I forgot who were playing at home, and we're on this side here. And I love to do the long jump, so I was clapping away, so all the crowd are joining in, and I've set off like Linford Christie flying down there, and I've hit the track, and I've misjumped, and I've just gone flat on my face, and all you can see when I've been pulled out is just a Captain Thunder. My other one was Bradford as well. I got a load of coins thrown off me for some reason. So
I picked them up.
I did. So that's what I used to do. If they threw money, I used to pick it up and put it in my boot.
That's one thing I've got to say about Thunder. Over the years, it doesn't matter if we've been Championship, League One, full-time, part-time, getting battered every week or winning every week. All the players that we've had here have always been good blokes. And I think that's why the club's always got a good feel about it. There's players come here and they want to stay here for a long time. Like Payne, he came on loan and he never left. And there's other lads like that now, like Lewis Young's been here for a long time, and that's what the club should be about, full of good people and make people want to stay here.
But this is where the Thunder are at in 2019. The move to Kingston Park 4 years ago ultimately setting the club up for a tilt at promotion after several campaigns of relative underachievement. And one man responsible for the move has been involved from the very start.
There was resistance to it, and I think rightly so. You know, these guys had invested their time and money into what was Gateshead Thunder. I actually went and sat with them in the Wheat Chief, who was a sponsor for a long time, really supported us well. We sat in the back of the Wheat Chief for a couple of hours, and you know, I identified that we needed to take the shares off them and we needed to move forward. And there was some hostilities towards it because they had a genuine belief that they were a Gateshead club and they were a Gateshead team, which I think, you know, isn't wrong for saying that, but there was the bigger picture and there was that step forward, and people invested that personal money into us on the back of essentially what I was telling them. And I will be forever grateful for them. You know, it was an investment that we couldn't ask more of, and it really generally kept, you know, rugby league at the level we are at now alive in the northeast. And credit's got to go to them people. I think people now see the product as being the product has a value. You're winning. You know, it has professionalism about it. It has the environment. It has the culture. It has something that people take ownership with. We're now in a position where if we can kick on now and we can make that playoff place sort of successful in the promotion, I don't think anyone's jaw's going to drop. I think they're expecting, I think everyone in Super League within the rugby league community expecting us to be there. It's just when. You know, we've got a Super League set up. We need a Super League team, or we need to be in a Super League Championship or whatever.
How are you? Good to see you.
Three. No one switches off on the inside. I don't care how tired you are, no one has a rest there. Okay, that's how we defend the whole game. And then they'll go away with the ball, beat them off the floor. Everyone in the room, that's a challenge. 1 to 17. We do all them things, we'll have a good day. We don't do them things, we'll have a challenging day. It's up to you what type of day you want.
We do not come back in here without a win. We've been saying it for too long. Talking stops. We've got to stop acting up on what we're talking about. Let's go out there, turn up for each other, just like the last few weeks. Draft our off for each other and we'll get the win. Let's go, boys. 1, 2, 3.
So it's an emotional day for Newcastle Thunder. 20 years since their formation in the Super League, and it's Oldham who get us underway. Thunder, it's a ref Ori, an attacking position, and Alex Clarke does take advantage. He is lethal. Not the first half Simon Finnegan would have been expecting on his first game in charge.
2 people, they've scored 22 points from running through 2 defenders 3 times. That's just points. That is nowhere near good enough. So we all agree on that?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you that if we fix that up, we will win the game. I guarantee we will win the game.
Don't worry about the whistle, take a deep breath. Go out our lungs. How we practice, how we play. How we practice, how we play. Don't worry about the game, don't worry about the scoreboard. And be the best you can be.
Thunder showing plenty of resolve in this second half, and Tyler Craig has been put into space to score. Nicely done. Thunder again, it's another sweeping move to that left hand side. The finish to Clarke, he gets it down. Alex Clarke takes some stopping and Oldham couldn't do it. Again, the target's in that left edge. Really slick handling. Kieran Gill to Alex Clarke. That is the try that brings up the hat-trick and might just have put Oldham to bed. Thunder with a remarkable comeback. Certainly the start of Simon Finnegan's journey, but his Newcastle Thunder side have come up with the 2 points in his first game in charge. A big win against a promotion rival.
Boys, just a quick one. Massive effort, well done. After 20 minutes, half all work done. Great work to pull it back. That's what needs to be every week. We need to have this feeling every week. Apart from the next 3 weeks we've got off. Well done, boys. Proud of you.
First off, unbelievable character. Come back, 22-4 or 22-6, 18-0 down. Hats off to you. Full credit to come back, win the game, get 2 points against one of our rivals. So unbelievable. And that's what you can do to a team. That's what you can do to this division. But can you do it every half? Can you do it every set? That's your challenge. That's my challenge to you guys.
You need to do that for each other. That's what makes us strong, that's what keeps us together. When you recognise that the bench was outstanding when it came on. Yeah, Liam thought he was really good. Rowie, big lift and the yardage was outstanding. Yeah, Ev, again, top tackle by a mile. Work your nuts off, fight you with a man, that's outstanding. Sing our song, I know it. Come on.
Trying to get the beat going.
When you see the results of the weekend that's just gone, it's probably massive. I mean, picking up points against the teams that probably at the back end of the season are going to be around about the same league position's important, and it builds momentum. And as I said, I think in our interview, I've already said no one's going to go unbeaten. So winning against your rivals is important, and winning your home games is also important as well. I don't think you can afford to lose too many at home, and we found a way to win our last game, which is important, and we move on to the next one.
How have some of the dynamics been developing? You've come in under Dennis Betts as Director of Rugby, Mick Mantelli and Michael Heap with the under-19s, Jordan Robinson as the General Manager. So how have those relationships sort of been developing over the last few weeks?
Very good. From my side, you'll have to ask them what they think. I can't answer for them, and I wouldn't try and second guess them either. I don't know what they think of me, but my impressions of all of them people have been very good. I've known Dennis for a long time, and we spend every day, or not every day, training days travelling, so we get to know each other a little bit more intimately than we did before as a coach player. Now I'm not sure what is it, boss coach is the new relationship, so it's been good. He's been great for me. I'm very happy about him. I'll keep leaning on him when I need him.
Despite the promotion chatter, no change for the players. A message clear from Dennis, Simon and the Thunder hierarchy. No let-up. It's a situation that calls for big voices in the dressing room, one being man of the match against Oldham, hooker Evan Simons.
Yeah, no, I'm probably a chirpy character, you know what I mean? I'm always up for a laugh, always messing about, but I know when to be serious as well. I mean, I don't take stuff too seriously away from the field, but certainly on the field, that's where I like to take stuff seriously. I'm always up for a laugh with the lads. Yeah, so I think that sums me up really, my part of the changing room. I would have loved to be playing in Championship now a bit sooner than what we probably expect to be. Hopefully this is the year. I mean, it has been a couple of years. I've been holding on to the fact that we put with the push for promotion's been big. Yeah. I've probably invested in that as best as I could. I've wanted that for the club. I've wanted that for myself. So that's something that still is a massive goal for me personally, and that's why I'm still here, because it still is a massive goal for the club. And I think it'd be great for the city. I think the city needs to be in Championship at least. Obviously, the long-term aim is Super League, but if we could go to Championship this year, that would be great.
The challenges are only just beginning though. Next up, the toughest test in the league arguably. A second visit to Cumbria in a month, and a face-off with early table toppers Whitehaven. Next time on We Are Thunder. It's a trip down memory lane for one of the club's stalwarts.
I absolutely loved it. Whenever I go back, I have a good crack on with the fans and stuff, and I think they like us. So hopefully I'll not get too much stick off them.
The long-standing Thunder record is broken.
It's something that I'll probably look back on it when I stop playing. You know, obviously I'm proud to break the record.
And a new arrival makes his presence felt on Tyneside.